The current system of calculus principles, which involves mistakes listed above, has not provided the boost to the progress of calculus methods, and instead it has actually hindered the progress of calculus methods. In a word, such a system of principles of calculus has lost its proper meaning, so it should not be accepted by mathematics. Here, we have introduced the main points of Ding's, a brief discussion on the mistakes in current principles of calculus, published in Frontier Science. Newton and Leibniz vying for the right to invent calculus is a famous event in the history of science. The purpose that Newton published Philosophiae Naturalis Principium Mathematica in 1687 was to compete with Leibniz for the first discover of calculus. But why he postponed publishing his book until 1687 rather than 1665? If Newton himself had acknowledged that his calculus principle was complete and perfect, he would not do that. Quite on the contrary, the reason why Leibniz dared to publish his findings was that he was confident in his own work. On the other hand, in the development of calculus methods, the main contributors included the Bernoulli brothers, Euler, Lagrange, Laplace, Legendre, Fourier and Gauss. Among them, Euler made the most significant contribution. In terms of the teacher-student relationship, the Bernoulli brothers were friends and students of Leibniz, while Euler was a student of the Bernoulli brothers. On the contrary, after the establishment of the Taylor's formula by Taylor, British mathematics fell into stagnation. They could not get around the weakness of Newton's calculus theory. All these historical facts point to a conclusion that the rapid development of calculus methods was mainly due to thoughts of Leibniz but hardly had anything to do with the calculus theory, Cauchy established with the theory of limit, and the basis of Newton's thinking. After 1821, existing calculus methods were not optimized, nor were there any new calculus methods unveiled. On the other hand, calculus methods were far from exhaustive. For example, human beings cannot solve most differential equations until now. Speaking of which, friend, do you really understand the principle of calculus is wrong? All the information is listed here, and can be accessed by interested readers.